I go, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense.
Hey, it's Amanda with Amanda's Family Journey, and today I'm going to be giving you a lot of deep cleaning motivation because my fridge, freezer, and pantry really need cleaned. So I'm going to go over those things, and as well as a restock, because we just went shopping and I got a lot of the things that we need in regards to like fruits, vegetables, meat, and all of those things, so that I have everything that we need to cook. So I hope that you guys enjoy this cleaning motivation. I would like to add in the deep cleaning for underneath our sink, which so badly needs it, in the closet, but I feel like where our food is more important, so I'm gonna focus on that first and then just see how far I get with that. So I hope you guys enjoy this cleaning motivation, whether you are just watching or cleaning with me. I hope that you guys enjoy and have a wonderful day. Let's get started. So this candle that I love, and I've definitely, as you can see, I've lit it before. It is by Walmart Mainstays. It's Starlit Skies, Blood Orange, Jasmine, and Sandalwood. And I always use these lighters. Don't ask why. I guess they're just more convenient for me. I don't like the little matches either. Those can sometimes burn you. There we go. And I also found this Febreze Crisp Fall Breeze because I definitely want to get into the fall vibes. I'm still looking into getting more for fall decorations, and so I have not quite done that yet. And then my kids, we also got some straws because they absolutely love straws. So first I'm going to get started by emptying the contents of the refrigerator. I have a lot of things to go through here because what I did notice while emptying the fridge is that I have surprisingly quite a few expired items that I needed to throw away. As this may seem daunting, it is essential. As I take everything out, I'm always checking expiration dates because I don't do it often enough and toss anything that's gone bad. This is something that we tend to do at the end of the week, which I feel like we need to do daily almost, because especially because we have fruits, like fresh fruits and fresh vegetables in the fridge all the time. I tend to be throwing fruits away when I notice that it starts growing mold, and that's definitely not what we want to be doing and leaving in our refrigerator every week, you know? And so that is something that I need to get better at as a parent. And then also, we need to be checking the condiments and the sauces as well, because I feel like those are the things that get held off the most until you're actually doing a deep fridge clean, and then you're like, oh wait, this is like 2 months old, this should have been thrown away forever ago. But instead it was just sitting in the fridge where it's not supposed to be any longer. So those are definitely things that I feel like could be done a little bit sooner than waiting until the next fridge clean out. I feel like when we go and we check food to see what is bad, we should also be checking the condiments at least weekly. Once the fridge is empty and it's finally time to clean up, I use a mixture of hot water mixed with Dawn soap and pretty much spray down the entire fridge. I take all the drawers and I clean all of those individually, including the shelves in the sink. And then I will proceed with also using the Dawn soap spray inside of the refrigerator and then using a hot washcloth that we use specifically for cleaning. When I put the food back into the refrigerator, I always make sure to put things in categories, as in, I put our drinks generally in one section. I separate the raw meat away from everything else in the refrigerator. I usually have a section where I put our yogurts and cottage cheese and our regular like cheeses and meats and things in the drawer. The vegetables, I normally put the vegetables that we have for, if it makes more sense, a longer period of time in the bottom drawer. Because if I put vegetables or let's say fruit that goes bad quickly in that drawer, then I would tend not to check
to make sure that those fruits are going bad, and they would end up going bad before I even get a chance to see them and get rid of them, in which case that could end up spoiling multiple foods instead of just being able to see it right away and throw it into the trash can, because that happens a lot, of course, like I was saying, where we don't finish eating certain fruits because we tend to get an overload of fruit from the store and we don't eat it all, and then some of it ends up going bad. So now, as you can see, I have a pink washcloth that I just wet with hot water, and then I spray it down, like I said, with our Dawn dish spray, and that seems to get the job done. So I can quickly restock everything, and it is such an amazing feeling when everything is finally put back in its place in the fridge, and I can finally say that our fridge is clean and organized, and we can find everything easily, and know that I'm not going to pick up something and have to check an expiration date. I also do need to add, because of course in the beginning of the video I was so determined to get the pantry, fridge, and freezer done, but unfortunately I did not get to the freezer on this date. I feel like some days I get way too over motivated and feel like I can do way more than I can physically do in one day.
I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. And you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
This is our shopping haul that we just did. We have our ashwagandha to help with anxiety. So we got 2 of those for me and Dwight. Probiotic and prebiotic. I usually do the one with cranberry, but like I said before, because of the red dye, I would rather do something without color dye in it. I went back to the multivitamin gummies. I just have a hard time swallowing the larger ones. I got some tomatoes, and then over here a basil plant, and we have 2 packs of mozzarella cheese balls, and we also got the balsamic vinaigrette to put together as a snack. I have the Advil I had to get because, like I said, I'm just going through some asthma exacerbation, and some salsa. So we also got some Tostitos scoops, and I guess we have entirely too much salsa now, but that's my fault. And we have apples, yogurt. So we have a couple different kinds. This one has like mangoes, blueberries, strawberries with the granola, and then this one is the dark berries, blueberries, strawberries with the granola. I wanted to try, because I like to make coffee every now and again, especially as it gets chillier. It's called Fall Blend, and it's the Starbucks limited edition coffee. So definitely excited about that. And then Justin's is pretty good. So it is almond butter, and then this is the vanilla flavor. I have dried cranberries, just trying to stay healthy, and just for a snack, and then chomps as well. Get some extra protein in. Mainly Dwight's. I don't have those every day. And then the Parmesan garlic, because we got 2 packs. We're going to grill of the chicken wings. So we have 2 things of chicken wings that we will grill, and then we have chicken thighs as well. So just different meal ideas. We also have meat for tacos, And we are also going to have some salmon, just some easy meals that we can throw into the oven. And then it already has the vegetables in there, so it's just a lazy lunch or dinner option, as well as the shrimp scampi. So we got 2 of those for us on the weekend because, like I said, usually on the weekends, maybe every other weekend, their father will have them, so then it would just be me and Dwight eating alone. We have more onions because I only have 1 left. We are trying the lobster bisque, if that's correct, and snacks. So pepperoni, snack trays, and items for sandwiches. It's Boar's Head brand turkey and cheese. There's another turkey there. I like the strawberry salad, it's very good. Also turkey, he usually gets, I like the chicken Caesar salad, and then there's an additional turkey salad over there as well. Pineapple for a snack. We have his bread bowls because, as you know, I like Alani's. And then we needed some refills for the air wick. I got some Brillo pads for extra scrubbing power. Of course, we are running out of our Cascade pods for the dishwasher. And a couple days ago, I got the refill pods for the washer as well for our clothing. And then some Tiva. I love the lavender smell, so definitely want that for the countertops. And then these are Dwight's Core Powers. He has several, and that is about it other than some bread. And then these Tate's cookies are amazing, and they're definitely a good snack option. Not the healthiest thing, but they're delicious. And he likes the Eternal flavor water. I say flavor because they all taste different. And that is about it for that. I'm going to put everything away and then I'll show you the finished product, which is our fridge.
I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do? When the flame's going high with my bad patience, I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about.
So now the fridge is finally put together. On the top shelf, as you see, we have all of our meats. We have several different meats that we're going to be cooking throughout the entire week. And we have the artisan wraps, the waters on here, alongside our salads are in the back. There's spinach, and we have some pita bread and several different snack trays. As you can see, we have now here a lot of fruits and vegetables. We have a lot of cottage cheese. I have that a lot of mornings for breakfast, as you know. Down here we have a lot of like creamer, different drinks, my Alani's, his Core Powers, his Red Bulls, iced coffee. There's a couple gallons of milk in there. One's almost gone, so we have another. Applesauce. And in this drawer, I organized and put everything in here. We have the turkey, cheese, the mozzarella, other kinds of cheese. I like to use this cheese to shred because it tastes better since it doesn't have that additional preservative. Croissants, additional cheeses, leftover avocados, flax seeds, and more cheese, meat, the queso fresco, and string cheese for the kids, more cheese, and then we did have a couple leftover like mozzarella shredded cheese from before. We have carrots and romaine hearts, tomatoes. We have different colored peppers to cook with. I put the onions into the pantry, and then we have a couple of cucumbers. So up here we have all of our eggs. Use the sour cream, cilantro, and these are for the pita bread, the cinnamon honey butter. We absolutely love Kerrygold. We have the regular, and then for certain recipes we use the unsalted butter. And then down here we have some additional things, and our yogurt parfaits I just put there, and then of course more additional. And that's it. So the entire fridge is done. It looks 10 times better than it did before. So I was able to also get a couple things cleaned up. We went to Walmart yesterday and we got some shopping done, which is the food that we did. So I will show you everything that we got. But my kids were able to find a couple things. My daughter found this ghost cup, which is adorable. She loves to bring one to school every day. And then same with Nathan. If you can see, like this one just has pumpkins all over it. They love Halloween. And then this one has like different colors, if you can see the color change. So it's really cute. So I have not cleaned out my pantry in the longest time, and absolutely everything is unorganized. As you can see, as I'm going through this, I have items that are supposed to be on other shelves, but instead they're put on the wrong shelf because it has gotten so overpacked with food. I feel like I don't even know some of what is in here, and that definitely affects my shopping trip. Just when I'm going to get something, I feel like I'm going to get like extra potatoes and not realize that we already had some in there that I still needed to cook and things of that nature. It is all just a complete mess, and I cannot wait to finally get this organized.
Right now I'm standing in a corner.
I feel like it's too hard, Lila.
I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to.
As you see, we have multiple bags of these plain chips, and there's actually 4 of them, so I'm pretty sure a couple of them are stale by now, and we still have them. So I'm gonna have to check and see. Throw stuff out, rearrange. Like, this is empty. There's just way too much stuff in here. expired because I feel like there's definitely some expired things in here.
Yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
Overnight oats.
Shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you, but you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
Go through and just see if anything else is expired. I've already thrown away bread that was expired, so I'm just going to double check this rack. Okay, so I definitely have some things on here that are old. I can put this with a popcorn bag. These are old. This is old. This is definitely old. This is old. It's old. Okay. These are old. I don't know. I tried the rice cake thing. It's not for me. And then these breads are still good. We still use these. So that's all we have left. Pretty empty. We'll use this and then get more bread, and then we need more tortillas. Yeah. What's this?
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the
went through the pantry, I literally found over an entire bag full of expired food that I needed to throw away. And that shows you that honestly, I feel like every week we need to be going through our pantries and just making sure that we are filtering out some foods that are expired, or maybe some foods that we just do not want to eat and we leave in there anyways, because that stuff really added up. And it was definitely a lot of expired food when it all came down to it. And just seeing everything put together in a bag. And so as I was finally done, I went ahead and I put the stevia into a container. But as you can see there, I actually had put it into a smaller container. Did not end up fitting all of the stevia, so I ended up having to keep the rest of the I ended up having to keep the stevia bag because it did not fit all into the container. So I guess that's something that I should have figured out beforehand. Either way, once we're done with that bag, it's super cute just keeping them in containers. I definitely want to put other things into containers as well and have some sort of labeling system so my pantry is not so boring. I feel like it makes it more interesting and cute. So there I was pouring the stevia that would not fit into the container back in so that I could put the top on and still have to keep the bag. So we all learn from our mistakes, I guess. And then, of course, on top of that, I ended up making a mess on the countertop, but that wasn't a big deal since it was a dry mess. I was able to clean it up fairly quickly and put the containers in. So now you can finally see me finishing up.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. You, I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too?
So this is the top shelf after. I have some baking supplies in there, some things for coffee, the filters, cupcakes, noodles, my Belvita breakfast, a snack, and then I put the taco shells up there because occasionally we'll do tacos for dinner. I put all of our condiments over on this side, as well as some additional items. As you can see, some broth, oats overnight that I bought and haven't tried yet. And then we have some additional things with cans. Cream of mushroom, there's some soups back there as well. And some pears, Lila loves those. I finally got all of this organized.
We did buy naan bread from the store. We still have a bunch of rolls left, bread, charas. I occasionally like to make the breakfast with that, and then the protein greens. We have our tuna. This is stevia, and then behind is the coconut sugar, which Andrew is famous for making his brownies with that specific sugar. I have some sides that the kids love, like macaroni, rice-a-roni. We also have some banana bread and then apple cinnamon bread that looked appealing to them at the store. We have some Cheez-It snacks, trail mix with the chocolate in it for the kids, some small potatoes that I still need to cook. Don't ask what his obsession is with these noodles, but we have a ton of them. I also put the onions underneath there, and then my daughter loves croissant rolls, and so does my son Nathan. We have raisins. All of our different drink mixes are back there as well. If I move this out of the way, we have those. And then a bunch of snacks for them. There's vanilla pudding, there's munchies, Ritz, just basically all of their snacks. Nesquik. And then we have Ovaltine back there. All of our, like 2 honey, maple syrup, and then there's 2 additional regular syrups in the back because not all of my kids like the maple syrup. I was trying to get them to switch over, but that is definitely a challenge. I have peanuts and then 2 things of peanut butter because they love peanut butter for snacks on crackers and things like that, which I actually still need to pick up from the store. And we still have many bags. I've actually threw away a few of them. So we have a lot. Seasoning packets, there's rice under there, like a lot of random things for cooking. And then at the bottom, I have my distilled water for science projects from school, goldfish, pineapple juice, and then they love popcorn, and I'm obsessed with Alani's. Not saying it's good for you in any way, but it helps me get through the night when I work my night shifts. But anyways, I am so super proud of myself. I finally got this done. It looks 100 times better. And there is the finished product. So happy it's all organized now. I do need to get a few more things from the store, but I am so happy with it.